Honestly, she's my best friend, that's for sure. She's really quirky, and I think that's what makes us get along so well. It's like every day she comes up with some kind of new funny nickname for me or something, and I don't know what I would do without her. And I love her smile. That's like my favorite thing about her. Her laugh, and we just have so many things in common that it's just like God pretty much said, Chad, here you go. Here's the perfect person for you, and enjoy your life together. It's been really amazing past 6 years with her.
We went to the same high school, and he played football with my brother. So that was funny. He said he was a little intimidated by that because my brother's a big guy. But we both went to Young Life Camp in Colorado, and we ended up sitting next to each other on the bus, and that's when we really became very good friends, and we talked. It's a really long trip that way. And then on the way back, actually, the bus driver got lost, and he went all the way to New Mexico, so it added like 13 hours onto the trip. So we just got to hang out a lot and talk about everything, and we became really good friends then.
My job, I travel a lot. Sometimes I'm gone 3 weeks out of the month. When Jill and I first started dating, I took this job. Being away from her all the time really worried me, and really at that point, when I just realized, even though I was so young into the relationship, that she was willing to sacrifice time with me, for me to better my career and make a better future for both of us. I mean, just throughout all the traveling, she's been very supportive, and I don't know how many people could really put up with that for such a long amount of time, and she's just really been very supportive. I've been all over the entire country. And that for me was the big thing. Was this girl just she's always by my side, supporting me no matter what I want to do. She's there with me.
Before him, I was always I always wanted to be single, and it was all about that. And then when I met him, everything changed, and we're just so comfortable around each other, and he makes me happy, and it sounds cheesy, but I think he makes me a better person, and I think I might do the same for him, and we're just a really good match. I'm really lucky I found him so early.
Our first vacation we took together in Fort Lauderdale, and again, it was just one of those things where it was very Jill and Chad, where it was just kind of like a random spur of the moment type of thing. Just called her up and said, hey, I have to go to Florida, you want to go with me? And it was it was our first time traveling together, the first time in the airport, just all the things that I had done by myself at work so often. It was just nice to finally take her with me. It was one of the first times we had just gotten away together and been able to just experience kind of being alone, not around other people, just have a lot of Jill and Chad time. So that for me is probably the first really special memory that we had together, I'd say. I had went out, picked out a ring for her, and I was going to wait a little bit longer to actually proposed to her, but one day I was just traveling with work, and I just missed her so much, and I was like, I can't wait anymore. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to get this ring. I just need to make it happen. And I landed, went right from the airport right to the jewelry store, and got the ring. And I went right to her parents' house. I was so excited, and I asked her mom and her dad, and her brother was there also, so it worked out great. And the next day we went to Devou Park, and I had her little dog Bailey. She loves Bailey so much, so we told her we were going to take Bailey for a walk.
So we went and took Bailey on a walk, and he walked me down in this kind of secluded area at Devou Park, and it was funny because Bailey was kind of not cooperating. He wanted to go back to the car, and Chad had to end up tying him to a tree on his leash because he kept trying to leave, and he was like, Bailey, you need to calm down, this is kind of important. And that's kind of when I knew he was about to do something special. So he seemed a little nervous, and he just he took my hands and he started telling me about how important I was to him, and he got down on one knee, and I was so excited, and he just asked me to marry him, and I didn't even have to think about it. I said yes, and I was so excited, and he got me a really pretty ring, and it was just perfect. It was exactly what I wanted.
it's going to be that it's finally here. We've planned this wedding. We've put a lot of work into it, and man, I can't wait for her to be my wife. I probably tell her 10 times a day in the past 2 months that I just can't wait to spend every day with her and to finally get to live with her and see her every morning when I wake up.
We always tell each other that we always want to be good to each other. It's just, something simple to say, but it means a lot of different things. I just always want to be good to him and take care of him and love him and be his best friend and just be a really good team together. And I'll always be there for him.
Jill, I just want you to know that you mean everything in the world to me. You're my best friend. I promise that I'm always going to be there for you no matter what. I'm going to do everything I can to be there for you in the good times and the bad. We're going to have so many amazing experiences together, and I just can't wait to start our lives and continue to grow together as a couple and become a family, to grow in God, and just every day I'm going to wake up and try to make you as proud of me as I can, and I'm going to love you forever. 'Cause it's a bittersweet